What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again to continue our stream. Go. Of Project Triangle Strategy. Yeah. Last time on, it's been a few days for me. Was Chapter 10, Beneath the Frigid Sky, the Treacherous Soul, the Voice That Calls Us. We traveled up to Twinsgate in Esfrost. Where we delivered the illegal salt to Svarog, who's using it to fund his own sort of rebellion against the Archduke. Svarog is a grieving father, and we revealed Roland's identity in order to gain his trust. But there was a spy from Sikris, the Snow Cop, who we had to murder, which led to a fight. Blah, blah, blah. We are currently... that's right. This was all done on the... what's the difference between those? Only a minute, so I'll go right here and redo that. Alright, it was all done on behalf of Sorsley End of Hyzant.
In his time, Lord Simone protected the Roselle who fled Hyzant, and the village they established within the Wolffort domain.
Who was caught and executed by the Hyzantes. We had to testify against Sorsley, and in order to continue to be protected by Hyzant, if we want Hyzant's continued protection in this battle against Esfrost, it has been demanded of us that we turn over the Rosellan village that lies within our domains and all the Roselle within to be punished. Oh. I'm a little distracted. Downstairs neighbors just pumping music. High bass for like a couple hours now. I turned on the noise suppression, so hopefully it's not getting picked up by the mic, but it's very distracting.
30
been
years
hours
have
now.
Passed since then. The Hierophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantian faith dictates they must reside.
As slave
After
labor.
being found guilty at the trial, Serenoa has no other choice but to acquiesce. Thus, with House End ruined and a vacant position among the Saintly
That's right, I was
Seven to
offered a new
fill,
position among the Saintly
rumors of
Seven.
House Wolffort's ascendancy start sounding more credible than ever to the people of Hyzant.
Alright, Chapter 11, Part 1, Oppressions Under the Sun. The next day.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interest to turn over the Roselle after all.
Benedict.
But they fought so hard to escape, Hysant. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolford's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter.
Okay, so this is Oppressions Part 1. Oppressions Under the Sun. So this is the... Oh my god. What? Let's see. Chapter 7 was a two-parter. Chapter 8 was a three-parter. Chapter 9 was a two-parter. Chapter 10 was a three-parter. Chapter 11 is another multi-parter.
Where is Frederica?
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle live for herself.
Ah, indeed. Byzantine law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
She is most troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
She is Roselle. So... Alright, we got multiple things to see, though, in the Crown City. Whitehome Castle. Let's see. Gustave begins the next stage of his plan.
Thalus, thank you for making the necessary arrangements.
No need to thank me. I am your Prime Minister, after all.
Ugh, I hate him. Look at him. So punchable.
I have made sure those with any power in Glenbrook understand their place. They will do as we command.
Then everything is in place. It is time.
Is there nothing I might do to aid you, brother?
Ugh.
If there were, I would tell you. And the consortium, Thalus?
Ha!
Oh, I expect we shan't have any trouble from them. I have promised them a considerable sum to stay out of our way.
Good. Now it is just
The neutral third party is just being paid to stay out of the way. That's super.
I wonder how long the Byzantines will last.
A dancer approaches a certain man in Glenbrook with an intriguing offer. Ba-ba-ba. I saw that dancer way back in chapter 2, I think, at the party.
Silvio Tellior, I presume?
Oh no, it might have been in chapter... No, it was in chapter 2, To Arms, Brave Warriors. Yeah. Oh, Silvio, boo.
Who might you be?
Someone who brings good tidings. An offer you may wish to consider.
I am ruined. Who would want to offer me anything?
It is Minister Edor's wish. Will you hear me out?
Edor is the old man, right? The head of the... Edor Delmira, voice of the Hierophant Minister of Religion.
One of the Saintly Seven? Then you are Hysanthian.
My master is eager for your assistance, as you are quite close to House Wolford.
I mean, I wouldn't call us close as much as I would enemies who ruined him when he tried to betray us. So, not exactly on the same page there.
Please, I'd only like to glimpse the goddess's sacred grounds for myself. It won't take but a moment.
That may be, but outsiders are not permitted into the source for such frivolities. And you are Rosellan. You ought to understand the teachings better than anyone.
Frederica.
Serenoa, forgive my impulsive behavior.
There's nothing to forgive. I too wish to learn more of the Roselle and Hyzant. Not knowing would make my decision easier.
Yeah.
Still,
Serenoa? From House Wolford?
The very same. Lord Serenoa Wolford. The one who will assume control of the salt trade in short order, as House End once did. To that end, we are here today for a preliminary inspection of the ground.
Aye, Roland, aye.
So the rumors were true.
Clever boy.
Well, are you refusing the newest addition to the Saintly Seven entry into the sword?
Of course not. Please, right this way.
Oh my god, the music's getting louder. There it goes. I mean, it's not even the music is that loud, it's that they're pumping the bass. So it's just, my entire floor is just reverberating. Not as bad as it was 2 weeks ago. 2 Sundays ago, they were pumping music, and it lasted literally from noon to, or no, 2 Saturdays ago, noon to midnight. Oh, everyone lowers their head for a moment in prayer.
All right, you Rosellan wretches, time for worship.
There's just 1, 2 corpses lying there.
Minister Edor of the Saintly Seven himself will be giving the sermon today. You should be thankful. Heed his word, and your sins shall be cleansed.
Roselle, do you know why you are imprisoned at the source? It is because your ancestors committed the most heinous of sins. Long, long ago, they schemed to seize control of the salt that the goddess bequeathed to the people of Nozelia. They seized the source for themselves, wresting every last grain of salt from other peoples, desperate for the resource.
How is that? How is that
Using
any
the
different than
salt
what you
they
do?
hoarded as a shield, they terrorized the land, destroying any who stood against them in their thirst for domination. Fanned by their greed, the flames of war long ravaged our land. Countless innocents lost their lives. What a terrible, arrogant people. Their cursed souls dwell within you, their progeny. Indeed, the proof is in the very color of your hair. The same red as the blood that flowed from their countless victims.
Our people sinned against the goddess. We are a detestable blight upon Norzelia.
Oh, goddess of salt, please, forgive us.
Completely broken.
Forgive us.
Do not despair, for the goddess of salt is ever merciful and kind. She grants even the worst of sinners, even you, a chance to atone. That atonement will only come through hard work here at the source. By quenching this earth with your sweat, By giving your lives to this labor, your cursed souls will be cleansed and welcomed back to the goddess's side. Only then, when your sins have been washed away, can you hope to be reborn into a pure body and once again walk upon Norzelia.
Okay, yeah, no. So, let me just quick write. Dancer approached Helior on Edor's behalf. Edor sucks. A shock. Another one of the Saintly Seven is terrible.
People of the Roselle, surrender your lives to the Source and give your thanks to the great goddess.
Roselle worked to death for reincarnation.
O Goddess of Salt, for you I give myself, stained with sin as I am, to the Source. Thank you for granting us the chance to atone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is enough. Now take that gratitude and turn it toward your work.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
This is atonement? And the Roselle accept it as a fitting punishment? Even if that story Edor told is true, no sin warrants this kind of cruel retribution. Hyzant maintains control over Salt now. Are they then not guilty of the same crime?
You are right. But this...
Time to see for myself what goes on at the Source. Movement bungle. The different levels is this cast weighs nothing when compared to the weight of our sins. Damn. All right, they are a broken people. This is the only work I've ever known. It's all I'm fit for now. Many years ago, some of us tried to flee. None would dare dream of doing that now. We need only follow the goddess's teachings in order to be absolved. They force the young and old alike to toil in deplorable conditions, and have the audacity to call it atonement. They don't even tend to the wounds of those who collapse from exhaustion. They treat my people worse than criminals. It breaks my heart to behold such cruelty. I can scarcely imagine what it must be like to suffer through this. Man, it's been a minute, so let me check my... Again, I have no clue what my numbers actually are at. I can remember what I was trying to boost. Okay. I would love to see them free, but they are under constant watch. It would be nigh impossible. I understand how you feel, but we mustn't look away. We have to use this opportunity to learn. They do not think the Roselle human. It's the only way a nation arrives at such cruelty. I'd love to free them, but we can't right now. I believe that is liberty. I think my liberty's around 670 now. Too much, man. Criminalized laboring, being treated like filth until they die. It's a cursed fate. Perhaps the ones who see nothing wrong with such cruelty are the ones truly cursed. We are still outsiders. We must be exceedingly careful now of how we speak in the affairs of other nations, but I agree it's not. I hope they give us water today. The treatment here is utterly inhumane. I understand they've yet to replace Mr. Sursley's overseer, and so we lumber on a beast without a head, not one to issue orders should a crisis arise. Hardly surprising, he was one of the Saintly Seven and will not replace him hastily. Rumors swore world that they might call upon the Wolford boy. I don't care if they pick my own mother, as long as the position is filled. They would install me as overseer if I could find my way. I can do it. I can carry the salt. Nope. There should be no rest for the wicked. Start to lay your eyes on the tainted ones. This is where the Roselle paid for their penance. Ranged HP recovery pellet too. I think this should be the last guy. The tainted Roselle are fated to live out their days working in the source, in the hope that they may one day atone for their sins. They are nothing like the rest of us. By the very nature of their birth, they are impure and lack integrity. The nature of one's birth does not enter into it. We are all born the same. Oh, hold up. What's the most poignant and beautiful line? I see now that the nature of one's birth are irrelevant. It is the circumstances of one life that matter. The Mewtwo from the first Pokemon movie. And you have the purity they lack. I see before me a man like any other. Salt has brought prosperity to the whole state. Why rely solely on Roselle when everyone could aid in the harvest? You just put more people to work. Put everyone to work. Oof. Well, that's morality right there. And that's utility, so that's liberty. I know. I think it said it's impossible to get all the characters in one playthrough. So I'll have to do more than one playthrough. I'll do that in my own time. But I think I wanted to go Liberty, right? I want to go Morality and Utility. I don't remember. Cooler looking characters were. Liberty is what I want. You wouldn't even need to ask if you were one of us, but you're not. I'll spell it out for you. Minister Edor himself ordered me to watch over the source. That alone makes me a man of integrity. I have the armor to prove it, as you can plainly see. I'll be damned if all that tainted Roselle blood mars pristine surface. Yet for all the polished armor I'd wage, the Roselle's cracked, salt-crusted hands are cleaner than yours. Let's do a once around. I think we're good. And exploration. Return to the encampment.
This is more awful than I imagined.
Will you still send any Roselle in the Wolfort domain here? Force them into a life like this.
It isn't right. It isn't just. I don't care that it would ensure our own safety.
Indeed. It would be unforgivable. What is just is constantly in flux depending on the circumstances. That said, protecting people is always the right thing to do. Wouldn't you agree, Serenoa?
I feel the same as you both, but...
My apologies. I didn't mean to place all the blame on you. We continue stumbling on the path before us.
Serenoa and his retinue return to their domain, their every step weighed down by the heavy task Hyzant has placed upon them. Elsewhere, the newly restored kingdom of Glenbrook begins to take action under Queen Cordelia's leadership. The kingdom issues a joint proclamation with Esfrost against Hyzant, halting all trade and severing diplomatic ties with the Holy State.
So it's official that Glenbrook and Esfrost are now allied against Hyzant. Oh my god. Aha! Oh, wow. A lot of stuff. Let's definitely do 2 medals of bravery. And we're gonna promote Gila to Curist. Which just gives her like a nice new cape.
Might I be of service?
Okay. We got 3 left. What will Benedict get me? Grants 1 TP at the start of battle. Grant an ally the chance to act twice on their next turn. Deal physical damage and knock them back 3 squares. Deal physical damage to any enemy in a straight line of 5 squares. That's pretty good. Deal ice-type magic damage to all enemies standing on icy squares within range. And unfreeze the target square. So any like iced over things from these abilities. All I really need Corentin for is his ice wall. That's what's been the most help. His wall of ice. I'm leaning towards these 2. I think I'm going... Think of a cavalryman. Do I also give him a cool little cape? Yeah. Cape is dope now.
This
Look at
day
that.
shall be ours.
Learn pushback and flash of steel. Yens. The obsidian, azure crystal, parchment, meteorite, earththorn, various feathers, sacred bow, silver, which I can now buy, indestructible stone, which I can now buy, leather, I think I can buy. Take the silver. Buy indestructible stone. A cool new shield. That's not bad. Increased damage by follow-up. I'm just gonna, you know what? Just gonna keep making him a better tank. We do leather to improve Corentin, or spider silk to improve Archibald. We'll improve Archibald. I have 5 left, so let's buy those 4. Those are 2 new ones. Revive a fallen ally with full HP. Switch out one of your party members. Do like that. That's 500 though. I would need to do a lot of probably off-screen grinding to get that. I'm gonna just buy these 4 for now. His weapon damage, accuracy, movement, critical damage. Thinking freeze it. I've heard a lot. Let's see what can I do with her. Save those too. In case I want to come back here and do some grinding. This seems like a pretty good time to grind. I mean, there's probably going to be a battle in the second half of this. Or third part of this. Do I surrender the Roselle? I'm curious about how this is split.
And Glenbrook signed an agreement denouncing Hyzant.
Word only just arrived, and it is no mere rumor. They've issued a formal proclamation.
Preposterous! Gustadolf must have forced Cordelia's hand. This is sure to make Hyzant cease salt shipments to the Consortium. All this denouncement will do is hamstring Esfrost and Glenbrook both.
My brother, Gustadolf does not fight battles he cannot win. I'm certain this is part of some greater ploy.
I feel all of Norzelia stands on the precipice.
Has to deal with whatever's in that damn mine.
I cannot say.
I still think it's our own source of salt, so they have their own salt source.
Each nation is making its move. We too must take action to secure our position.
By which you mean expelling the Roselle?
To protect the Wolfort domain and its people. No one would dare hold such actions against it. Lord Serenoa, you must make a decision.
even if it violates the word of my father and it's selling people.
I saw what it is truly like at the source. The Rosellan are forced into back-breaking labor. No decent man would condemn another to such a fate.
But if we refuse the Hierophant, we will face the same dire consequences as House End. Should that happen, the Roselle would still be lost.
Then you think it is right to sacrifice the Roselle to save Wolfort?
No one is saying it is right, but a decision must be made. We must prioritize our own survival.
But are they not a part of us? Are we sacrificing our own
and survive we shall
people
if we can secure Hyzant's aid. Unless you know of another way.
Serenoa, I beseech you, not as one with Roselle blood in her veins, but as a person, as a Wolfort. You cannot give up the Roselle to Hyzant.
I appreciate each of you. Once more to the scales of conviction.
Man. Oh, it's not Anna who's undecided, and I can't leave this time.
What do you need?
Result are those who fled Hyzant and their descendants. If the Holy State asks for the people to be returned, we have little room to argue, and if we refuse, we are branded as heretic. Betting that he would earn you the title of saint. Should listen to reason. Duet is the undecided. The Roselle are people of the Wolfort domain. If we defy the Hierophant, we'll face the same fate as House End. Meta loss.
We must decide.
Negotiating may prove fruitful.
Lord Serenoa.
You believe we must protect their Zell? Why? We're still unbelievers, they would not grant me such power.
Even so...
We need their support, even if in name only. If we refuse, we'll be our own.
If so... Yes. I must hear what the others think.
Indifferent to my play. Damn.
What do you need?
I've seen the harsh reality of the source. I could not subject my people to such cruel treatment.
Yes, I see.
Only natural you to protect your people, as your father did even more so now. You've seen the source with your own eyes. It might be said that earning great power as a saint requires great sacrifice, but I fear we would stand to lose much more than that in the process.
I require some time to think.
Do we focus on what we stand to gain, or the weight of what we might lose? The answer is not a simple one. The Roselle are to be protected. You think we should protect the Roselle? Yeah. Perhaps we could get the Holy State to promise not to attack our own village. The Holy State needs our power to fight the Duchy. We can use that to our advantage. This is our first bargain.
Truly?
I must admit, I was also caught off guard by the Archduke's decree. It could be a harbinger of war. And if we are on the brink of battle, the strength and expertise of House Wolford will prove invaluable to the state. We may be able to leverage that to gain some sort of concession from them regarding the Roselle.
I don't know what to do.
Personally, I agree with you. I don't want to surrender, but are there any reasons you want to protect them? I must defend my people, even against the Hierophant, called the Lord's Pride. I would hate to be the reason that people's faith in our house is shaken, especially after my father is built up to repute. They're Frederica's people. I'm going to defend my people. They're my people, my house. As a member of the Kingsguard, I cannot let the subjects of Glenbook be treated so unjustly. This is both my pride and conviction. I would see them through to the end.
I don't know what to
Or I
do.
think the more my heart ached.
We must.
Try. Roselle might join us. There are indeed some who have been trained to protect.
Perhaps.
They are not many.
If so. Certainly not.
How do you believe Wolford should conduct itself going forward? Conflict with Ezra is unavoidable, and the Holy State will need our might if they stand a chance against them. Use that leverage. Their might is a bargaining chip to secure the results.
However, I am decided.
All right, let's do this.
It is time to cast our votes. We face a difficult decision. Do we surrender the Roselle living in our domain to Hyzant, or do we defy their orders?
Which is kind of terrible.
Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Alright, did I convince... I know I convinced Tuet. Did I convince either Benedict, Anna, or Gila? I don't think I got
On
Anna.
this, I cannot be swayed.
Did not get Benedict.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Oh, follow your... Okay, so I got Gila. That's one.
I cannot agree to this.
I have faith in you.
So I changed Tuet and Gila, but not Anna or Benedict.
The scales of conviction will illuminate.
I think that was plus 20. It was green, which is morality. I think I'm at 840. Just putting a question mark next to all these because I got no clue.
The way forward is decided. The Roselle are our people. We must shelter them, even if it earns us Hyzant's ire. I suspected it would come to this. We have chosen our path, and now we must see it through. We will refuse to hand over the Roselle to Hyzant.
I feel like that was the right
Serenoa
move.
and
Anything else I
company
felt would have been
moved to protect
shitty.
the Rosellans. Noble as it may be, such an act of defiance toward Hyzant risks inviting the destruction of House Wolfort itself.
Part 2, to the bitter end. Well, that sounds,
Hyzant will no doubt wish to ask questions of us. We can draw out the negotiations and buy some time.
I would have named To the Bitter End a few chapters ago when they executed Sorsley End.
Time enough to
The
find a way to
wordplayer in
break
me.
them.
We have to inform the Roselle of the situation here.
I'll send an envoy and have them sheltered in Castle Wolfort.
Lord Serenoa, come at once. An army marches on the Rosellan village.
You can't be serious.
Whose banner do they fly?
We know not.
And it matters not. We ride to their aid.
Okay, in my mind, yep, it's Telior working with Hyzant.
Why?
Hierophant's orders were to return you
Hero's
to
Bane.
Hyzant.
Ha! Over my dead body!
Yeah, Jerem. Fight. So that's what the dancer approached Telior about. Rufus working for Hyzant. Pax Village. Oh, there's the answer.
Did Silvio accept our offer?
Indeed he did. One glimpse of the reward set him on his way to the Wolfort domain.
Then all is in order.
Okay, this is on orders of Silvio Telior, who's being controlled by the dancer, being controlled by Edor, it's being controlled by the Hierophant.
Care to wager how House Wolfort will respond?
Why bother? If they comply, we make use of them. If they resist, we crush them. Either way, we endure.
How ruthless of you.
Yeah, no. Or sucks. You get some other items that I get. Inventory, please. Movement bangle increases movement by 1. Grounding grants immunity from knockback. Create a new save right here. Rewrite over both of these. So this is where I will do grinding. And then I'll redo the battle off stream if I have to. If I want to grind for stuff. The recommended level is 18. Most of my guys are around 17. Seems fair. Let's do 1, maybe 2 monk battles. Decimate enemy. Allow enemies to conquer the arena.
Consider it done.
Please, leave everything to me. Please, leave everything to me. As long as one friendly remains in there, it's not occupied. If only enemies are in there, it's occupied.
I shall try my level best. All for victory.
Splendid!
Your orders?
Suffer.
You won't catch me.
You don't know I'm there, bro. Damn.
Go! My turn.
of my way! Yes!
The hunt is on.
You know what? And Shadow Stitch, lock him in place. Block anyone else from getting up.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Yeah! To lead, I must grow.
Good. Alright, you can move through people, obviously. Duh.
No need to panic. Comes wisdom. Won't let you down.
Shall we begin?
I'm behind you.
I am gracious.
I'll take you on! Out of my way!
Allow me.
There.
We can win this! Very well.
Two of them.
New power overflows within me.
I ain't that slow!
I shall try my level best. All for victory.
Delightful.
You won't escape.
Turn, face that way.
For victory!
Away with you!
Ha! Fun.
Time to take flight. Take that!
Here we are.
Forward. Death from above.
Not guaranteed, but
Cool heads shall prevail.
it was on Archibald.
On a long, long life.
Baby.
And golden pinky ring. Get more money off him. There's a what? There's a oh, the guy I knocked down there. Dang it.
No!
We still have this. Slow.
Now!
I will end this. My time is now.
Pick out the healer. Yeah, 100%.
Tremble in fear!
You won't beat me! Look to my shield!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. You were overconfident.
My turn.
For victory!
Here I come.
I'll grab that.
From where shall we strike?
Sure, no, grab that.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Cure yourself.
Allow me.
I'll take you on!
Sprint just to keep up experience.
Be that easy, will it? It's nothing personal.
Allow me. Behold true power.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Let's go here. Increase her defense in case they attack her.
Your orders?
There, turn invisible. And then turn.
Out! I won't lose!
Here I come.
Try this.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
I shall do what I can. Make the most of this.
Delightful.
Peace you.
I will end this. Blade, heed my call. Behold true power.
Yes, stay where you are and do Rite of Lightning.
Tremble in fear.
You won't beat me! Time to die!
So it comes to this.
Absolutely wonderful.
Nice. Gonna get that, yep.
I indeed too!
I shall try my level best. It is time to
We'll
strike.
get him yet! Charge! Brace yourself!
From where shall we strike?
The hunt is on.
Not
another step.
Let me heal your wounds. I'm behind you.
3 people.
My growth is plain to see.
Grab himself, smart.
Allow me.
Die already!
It's over.
Wide open!
My time is now.
Damn it! Come at me!
And cast sprint just to get me the experience, I guess, right?
No need to panic.
I see a path to victory. All for
This
victory.
is wonderful.
Sheer go!
you see that? For my kingdom! And where shall we strike? Perish!
My turn! This battle is ours. This ends now!
Good.
Let me heal your wounds.
Wait, now if we move here.
Allow me. I am gracious. Let me show you what I've learned. Your orders?
They cover for the experience.
Into the shadows.
The heavens judge you! Heavens, heed me!
Rate of rain for 100
The
experience,
heavens
level up.
bless me.
Dope.
Let us pry out their weakness. Let us
I
steal our
shall use it
defenses.
well.
I'll take you on!
Sprint.
To victory!
Allow me.
That will kill him.
Sheer go! Defeat is not an option. Death from above!
Nope. Hells yeah. $37 kudos for that. Close to 4,000. Iron, quality iron. Stone, timber, quality timber. Good. That's not a lacking amount of resources. Pretty solid. Vitalize isn't bad either. Ugh. So many good stuff. Upgrade. Or we'll give you the Tome of Frost. Tavern keeps staff. torn between. I don't really use weapons for him, so let's do his health. His weapon potency. Body. How increases luck? Luck's always a filler stat in my mind, but it's tied with the drop rates and everything in this. I get it. There we go. Oh, hey, I just realized my floor hasn't been bumping for a hot minute. They finally turned off that bracket. Oh my god, am I an old man? I know I'm an old man because my face, every time I see it, but like... I about to say like those Rascal Blasting kids and their bass music that's pumping too loud all hours of the night. No, Jerem!
Come quietly and you'll live. Keep struggling and I'll slaughter you right here. What'll it be?
I'll never submit to the likes of you.
Cease your assault at once.
Lord Serenoa!
Well, well. Tell me, Serenoa, what do you hope to gain by protecting the Roselle?
How about you tell us what you're doing here, Silvio?
Mind your manners, Iridor. I stand before you as an emissary of the Saintly Seven.
So Hyzant owns you?
In so many words, yes. Now, if you'll
super
excuse
fine
us,
with being owned.
we have some Roselle to repatriate.
You'll do no such thing. House Wolford shall protect these people.
So, you admit your betrayal of Hyzant. Get these traitors out of my sight, Rufus. Kill every last...
I wouldn't even spare them if you asked.
Stand back, everyone. Allow me to stay and fight for our freedom.
Very well, but keep your wits about you.
Rain of Blaze. I can kill Silvio. He's not immune to mobility. Last thing I did, I just kept locking him in place. Battle Mage. They don't have any... They have one healer. It's fine with me. I know, yeah, I should have sworn. Oh, it's fine. The battle begins. Fight.
You fail to understand the situation in which you find yourselves. Without our king, we are but dust, scattered to the wind. What can you lot alone hope to accomplish by fighting Hyzant?
House Wolfort will not sacrifice its subjects for some narrow vision of the future. If history judges us poorly for having done so, then so be it. Our consciences shall be cleaner for having fought to the death alongside our Rosellan brethren.
Your pride and ideals cannot shield you from your fate. Kill them all!
I see a path to victory. Let us steel our defenses for the future of House Wolfort.
Your orders?
I got wall jumping abilities. That's not great.
Just you wait.
This battle is ours.
Start by damaging the bowman from far.
May fortune favor us.
Learn focus. Cool. What is
Yes, just like that.
Defeat is not an option.
Rogues have throwing knives. In that case.
Victory is mine!
Tell me who to kill.
You won't beat me! This calls for a drink.
No need to panic.
I want to see. Okay, so what does that new thing do? Raise your strength, but lower your physical defense for 3 turns. Alright. Raise the accuracy and luck and gain use of 1 more command. However, you can only move once. That sounds fun. Fine with that. That sounds good.
shall do
Damn.
what I can.
Make the most of this.
Delightful. I will end this. The heavens judge you. The heavens rage.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. A brief rest.
Much appreciated.
I will end this. You won't catch me.
Cover.
A new power.
My turn.
Gotta move closer and attack.
I will not fail.
Ha! Who's next?
What?
Where shall we
At
strike?
range. Alright,
I'll make this quick. You've lost your way, young Serenoa. You risk sullying your house's good name in pursuit of some perverse sense of justice.
at least our house has a good
There
name.
were other ways to resolve this, Silvio. Alas, you were too blind to see.
You dare lecture me when it is your head in the clouds. I did what a lord must do to preserve his house.
How'd that work out for you, my guy?
Just you wait.
It's over!
This battle is ours. Not another step.
Now then. Ha! Absolutely wonderful.
I will end this. Flames, heed my call.
Thought I
God, he killed her so
Let me heal
fast.
your wounds.
This is what I do.
Tides are turning.
The heavens judge you. Stay down.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Let us steal our defenses.
Victory is within reach.
Shadows conceal me.
I won't lose!
Sit! Prepare to die.
This ain't.
He's almost dead.
Defeat is not an option.
This isn't good.
Get out of there, my guy!
Not another step.
I will end this. Have you no convictions of your own, you sniveling excuse for a lord?
Says the woman cast off by her own people. Convictions alone do not make names for their houses.
Yeah.
And did you not once surrender to Hyde?
We will never be like you. Our people are worth more than any legacy others might foist upon our house. To ashes. We will make our ideals
I have
reality.
nothing left to lose. It'll take a damn sight more than that to bring me.
Good to see you finally woken up, Sylvia.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Be at ease. My apologies.
And there he goes, okay.
Forgive me.
No need to panic.
Take out the bowman.
The heavens judge you.
Chipping away. Does he have any elemental? No? Okay.
You'll regret facing me! The heavens bless me!
Is he immune to poison? He resists poison. We're not going to bother with that. Instead, we're just going to back attack him twice.
Sound strike. Victory is within reach.
Prepare to die. You will not leave here with your lives.
Damn.
I see a path to victory. Let us steal our defenses.
Light as a feather.
This
It's not over yet.
Nine, two. Yeah, I gotta heal.
I'll try this.
He didn't attack Anna? Oh, alright. Spark is devastating.
From where shall we strike? I'll make this quick. To lead, I must grow.
Okay, there goes Anna.
This battle is ours.
Take out the Hyzanti Bowman. Keep picking away at Rufus.
Shall we begin?
Your wounds are healed.
I fight for peace. With the powers in me. Behold true power.
Light of lightning. Right of lightning. That's huge. That's 100%. He's not gonna be paralyzed, but that's big damage. And retreat to a safe zone.
Looks like I'm up. That's it.
Stay where I am.
Oh, damn it all. They got me.
Charge!
see that? Ah, yes! Allow me!
That
Let
way.
us try out their weakness.
When number 8, number 9, 15.
Preparation is key.
This battle is ours.
Take out Rufus.
You're quite the challenge. This isn't worth the coin.
Stay where I am.
Oh, no.
It's gonna take out Anna. Oh no, I healed up Anna. We're good. That's gonna take out Anna. No?
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Leave it to me!
Both of us missed. Damn.
I have failed you.
Damn. Alright, he's almost dead.
Dreadfully slow.
Shall we begin?
You know, let's do a quiet use. Heal up Archibald.
I'm planning on a long, long life.
For one and all.
My apologies.
I fight for
Away.
peace.
No need to panic.
That's it!
My time is now.
Stay where I am. Recover.
Time to take flight.
Take out the bowman.
Now!
Stay where I am.
I shall try my level best.
Her strength is up. Move here and do an HP recovery
Let
on
us reverse
Archibald.
our fortunes.
My turn. You don't stand a chance.
Allow me!
Oh, he made it up.
Defeat is not an option.
Here! What are we here? I shirk from no danger.
Almost dead.
How about this?
This
Nope.
isn't good.
That did it.
Large
I must
HP on
help
myself.
With clear eyes, I move forward.
Mend wound. The bigger heal. Okay. Move and I'll move here. Player can't back attack.
With the powers in me.
This is why you will not leave here with your lives.
Countered. That took him off. Yeah.
Is not the day I die.
And that healed me. Oh no! What?
Silvio Tellior, we come to your aid.
He has reinforcements.
Very well. Tremble in fear. Time to take flight.
I won't lose. Yeah! Away with you!
When did I get so old?
I shall try my level best.
Kill both of you.
Let us reverse our fortunes.
Defeat is not an option.
Behold true power. I shall do what I can. Your wounds are...
My apologies.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Yep.
I won't lose.
So grouped up, but God, I wish I had Eridor still.
Time to take flight. Take aim.
Battle Mage.
My pride is my shield.
Now then. Ha! I'm only getting started.
Hey, he's level 18. He's caught up with the level of this match.
I shall try my level best. I have your back.
Oh, now that feels good.
From where shall we strike?
forward.
My time is now. Allow me.
H.
Charge!
That'll put me into attack for all of that. Go here.
Cool heads shall prevail. I'm behind you.
Kill us both. He's in range of all of them, so...
Taking.
Missed. Ugh.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Ha! Now then. It's nothing
Take him
personal.
out.
I see a path to victory. A
Move
brief
Sarah's
rest.
defense.
Let me show
And he
you what
moved
I've
away.
learned.
Dang it.
Two ashes. Behold true power. Stay down.
Paralyzed? No.
For victory! I'll try
Oh.
this.
Here we are.
Ouch!
So many reinforcements and they all have ranged attacks.
Maybe next
Shall
time.
we begin?
Your wounds are weak.
Tides are turning.
This battle is ours.
When does Sarah go? He goes next.
This battle
Weaken
is
him.
won.
Get him ready to get
Where
taken
shall we
out.
strike? This ends here.
And out.
No need to panic.
Slow!
I shall try my level best. All for victory. My knowledge grows deeper.
Oh, he got. Damn it.
I can still stand.
Take him out.
Heed my call.
My time is now. The heavens raise!
Damn it, there goes
The hunt is
Federica.
on.
This ends now!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Your wounds are healed.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
One down there. These guys have become the biggest threat. Heal him, yep.
Looks like I'm up.
I shall try my level best. This should do.
How gracious.
If they chose, they could probably take him out right now. Yep, there it goes. That spark spell is devastating. I don't want to do.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Here I come.
Try this. Shall we begin?
Haste yourself.
Looks like I'm up.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Increase our
Let us
pulse
see our
defense.
defenses.
That feels good.
Very well.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Make the most of this.
Much appreciated. From where shall we strike? For my kith and kin.
This battle is ours.
Worth it. Take him out. Good. We got out one of the battle mages. Thank gosh. They were a huge pain.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Stay composed.
This is wonderful. The heavens judge you.
Shall we begin?
Be at ease. I needed that.
Good.
Forward.
Death from above.
That hit the mark.
Time to take flight. Instant victory
You
is
left
ours.
yourself open.
Come on, bro.
No need to panic.
I saw through that plain as day.
Very well. The heavens raise. The heavens bless me.
Let us pry out their weakness. It is time to
Much
strike.
appreciated.
Shall we begin?
Yep, stay where you are. Heal Archibald.
Allow me.
Much obliged.
Forward.
Take out the Hazanti
This
here.
ends here.
Time to take flight.
Lock him
Not
in
another
place.
step.
Allow me.
I shall do what I can. Be at ease.
This will be of great use.
My growth is plain to see.
Nice, we're doing great.
I see a path to victory. This should do.
This is wonderful. The heavens judge
everything.
you.
Nice.
The
And the
heavens
Zana
raise.
wins. Let me in! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still ended with 6 out of 10. 11 if you count that other random guy. A large HP, 2 invigorating, a resurrection earring. That sounds dope. Quality iron, timber, quality fiber, leather to upgrade Corrington, I believe. His weapon, if I didn't already, and a Medal of Bravery. I believe that's the last Medal of Bravery I need to promote everyone. Kudos of 54, 6,000 coins. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just kill him. Kill him right now.
Wait, I beg you. Would you truly kill me, your ally, just to protect the Roselle? The Roselle are a tainted people. Your efforts shall bear no fruit.
How dare you insult my people?
Ah!
Yeah!
How could you?
I lose too many employers this way. I'd best make myself scarce.
As if we'd let you get away. Word of this can't get out.
Too late. Silvio sent word of your betrayal eons ago. Expect Hyzant's army on the morrow. They'll finish the job then.
Kill him! What are we...
And so, we've bought no time at all.
Lord Serenoa, I cannot thank you enough for coming to our aid.
Allow us to show our gratitude with a feast.
Did you not hear that the Byzantine army's marching?
We haven't the time for such levity.
We must tend to the wounded, of course. But fight or flee, surely we have time enough to catch our breath and fill our stomachs. Let us not spurn their kindness.
The young lord's right. Steel that belly of yours.
What are you doing here, dear Roland?
Jerome is a young man of formidable convictions.
Indeed. He took the fate of his people in his hands and fought for their freedom.
Just as you have done.
I did what any lord would do to protect the sovereignty of their land. Nothing more. I will not see the Roselle stripped of their humanity and treated as objects.
Good.
Hyzant's goddess has always seen them as such.
History has ever seen the strong rule the weak, but that does not mean it must always be so.
I do not mean to excuse it. Rather, I see now that this village and all of House Wolford suffers because of the royal family's impotence.
That's not...
I speak the truth, and you know it. Cordelia and the people of Glenbrook cry for aid as we speak, yet here I sit, cowering behind a mask and a false name. Who dare call me a leader?
To the bitter end complete. Is there a part 3 is the question here? Or is that the end of this chapter?
Serenoa, making a valiant stand in defense of the Rosellan village, slays Silvio Tellior. Word of their disobedience reaches the Holy One, who sends an army to conquer the heretics. With the enemy only a day's march from their doorstep, House Wolford and the Roselle scramble to mount one last stand. Time is of the essence.
Chapter 12, Still of the Night. There was no parts, so this is a one-part chapter. Let's... check to see if... I just want to see if there's a battle in this segment. Doesn't look like there is. Yeah. Pulling it up. Okay, so there's chapter 13, 14, 15 are all multiple part chapters. Oh my god, this... how long is this game? 20 chapters, looks like? Oh, and there are different, like, routes. Okay. Like big routes. It looks like they're huge chunks of the story that split. Multi-chapter branches. So I think we're going to continue for now. Normally I only do one chapter, but it looks like 13 is a bigger one, and chapter 12 has no combat. So looks like I'm gonna, yeah. Chapter 12, what is this called? In the Still of the Night. In the still of the night, Hyzant's approaching. Still of the night. Check the encampment first. Strategist. What does he get? Does he get a little cape? He gets like a full cloak.
Never
and a robe.
stop learning.
The only one who's still of the recruit level is Corentin. So again, I only really need for his Wall of Ice. Accuracy. Go for accuracy. Always go for accuracy. That's not bad. The Jade Thumb Ring increases the amount of experience earned in battle. You know what? Okay, so this is where if this area is a pure exploration chapter is what it looks like, I'm going to save here, and this is where I'm going to grind up off stream. I'll explore, remember where everything is, then I'll watch back the stream and do everything exactly the same after doing some grinding. But all right, guys, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to use the restroom, and I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Alright, we're back. We are back. Right. One thing I never checked out. Let's see, these are some of the branches I've taken. So, whatever I did with 3 would re-meet in 4. I chose to go to Hyzant instead of Esfrost. This was turning Roland in, which I did not do. The other one would be turning Roland in. And eventually it looks like they'd meet back up around here after 9. So this would be Silvio's offer. I chose Liberty instead of Utility. Smuggling and not smuggling. So it looks like this is where things would realign with the story had I gotten rid of Roland. That would have had its own chapter 10s. Looks like maybe? No. Not doing Assault and turning him into Hyzant would have changed the path. But it would have but it would have reconnected here just in time for Oppression Under the Sun. And Hyzant would still have attacked me, but for different reasons, probably. That makes sense. Okay. So, it's not like a fully branching story, but there's enough branches. And then this is turning them over. Plains of Glenbrooks, which spread across the center of the realms, fertile area enriched by the river waters. The central area has been cleared away and established into the breadbasket of Norzelia, known for bountiful grain harvests. South lies the vast forest, wherein tigers are rumored to roam. Nope. Number of Glenbrook legends regarding kings and warriors who hunted the beasts, more likely came from a time when the forest covered more of the plain. Hawks are known to be inhabited by areas across the plains. Rude conduct and gallant figures known all who live there. The symbol of the hawk of House Wolfort's. Yep. Saltire War claimed the lives of many. Entire cities in ruin. King Regnan of Glenbrook contacted Lord Simon of Wolfort in secret, wished to find a path towards peace. Acutely aware of the pointlessness of war, Simon agreed to meet, and the two began to work together to end. Glenbrook and Wolfort declared that they would no longer support Esfrost and Hyzant and demanded an immediate end to the war for all nations to discuss the reconstruction of Roselia. Knowing that Glenbrook and Wolfort were prepared to fight if they refused, the destitute nations of Esfrost and Hyzant agreed, thus the Salt Iron War would end. At the conference, all parties agreed that the nation's borders would remain intact and made a pact of non-aggression. Furthermore, each nation was forbidden from arbitrarily limiting the distribution of salt and iron, and the Roselia Consortium was established to neutrally control the trade of those materials. House Wolfort also became an influential house within the Kingdom of Glenbrook. The war gave way to a new framework within Norzelia, one that included the Consortium and Glenbrook's 3 high houses, but discussions over their merits and shortcomings must wait for another. Unclear when iron production began. However, records show that they wielded self-made iron weapons, when others had nothing but bronze. The iron swords and arrows of the northern mountain clans easily pierced bronze shields, earning the awe of other nations. Charcoal production has flourished in the Esfrosti Mountains, and iron sand has been collected from local streams since ancient times. It's said that these conditions, along with the invention of bellows, led to the start of the iron industry. Given the importance of iron and Esfrost, it comes as a surprise that the iron working techniques are a national secret. Gotcha. System magic. Magic It is a vast subject that requires advanced skills to master. To cast a spell, one must thoroughly understand the theories behind it and use the appropriate techniques with absolute precision. No means an almighty miraculous force. There are various restrictions on its use, and becoming a mage is a lifelong journey of learning and training far greater than that required by a craftsman or soldier. But magic opens a realm of endless possibilities. Even now, knowing its limits is far beyond our capabilities. The research and effort of us mages, however, unlock new possibilities that enable us to help even more of those in need. Those who wish to learn the arcane arts, I say this: a true mage is someone who wishes to learn the good that magic can do in the world. Ah, my neck. Ah, damn. Ah, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Nothing else. Just the exploration. Sarah wonders what recourse is left for them, knowing that not much time remains until the Hyzantian army arrives.
So that's the size of it. House Wolford has gone to such great lengths for us.
It was our decision and ours alone. Your people brought nothing upon us.
It is as Serenoa says. We are happy to do all that we can to protect you.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother was Lady Orlea, was she not?
I don't think I've ever heard her name. Lady Orlea, who managed to flee to Esros but eventually returned to Hyzant for her people and was killed there.
You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told, we feared being persecuted anew.
And so your greatest fears have come true. Pray, hide no longer, and tell Lady Frederica what you know.
Oh, we haven't gotten a good ... in a while.
You know the history of Hyzant's suppression of the Roselle, yes?
We have a good understanding, yeah.
Then you know of the Rosellan revolt that occurred 30 years ago. Your mother, Lady Orlea, led that uprising at the source.
Oh, we didn't know that. Orlea led the revolt.
She led us to freedom from Hyzant's rule, here to the Wolfort domain. She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
The statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
I reckon not. Hyzant would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle, know the truth.
I had no idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
And it was my father who gave them this land to settle.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in Hyzant. The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape, parted ways with her, and remained here to live out our days in peace.
And so she eventually found her way to Esfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause with these words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia.
The Holy State's teachings are false. And the goddess's blessing is salt. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. My theory, again, is that salt.
The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
The blessing that shall be the key to the chains.
How much of this have you heard?
Is Jerome going to join us?
Hold. I beg you, recite those words once.
The holy state's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia, the blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings. With that in hand, we can yet confront Hyzant.
Salt. We can assault the goddess's teaching.
What might it look like?
Alas, I fear I do not know.
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome,
oh, never mind.
please.
It's a physical key?
With your parents at once.
I'm afraid that's not possible. They both passed many moons ago.
We must find this key, Lord Serenoa. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
I agree. 'Tis a slight hope, but hope nonetheless. Let the search begin.
We're gonna turn this village upside down. Oh. Elder not a fan of that? We know the key's in the village, though precisely what form it takes still eludes us. Need more information. If the key does remain, I'll find it. With Orlea's key in hand, we may, at long last, land a grievous blow against Hyzant. We must get the village. Whenever I look at my children, I'm reminded that we cannot bow to Hyzant's demands. But what they're trying to say, we have to find this key. Anything, everything. Just tap A as you walk around. Something special holds the Elder may know of it. I cling to the thought that Orlea's last great hope for us lay in this very village. Shiny. Never seen a pelt this color before. Pelt is somehow special. Is this legend so old it's been forgotten, or is someone keeping it from us? They leave us no choice but to upend the village in our search. Rather old-looking mirror behind the Elder's house. Brilliant all those years ago, but it's rusted over by now. Roselle have a long, dark history of being oppressed. I reckon they're none too happy with that outsiders minding them. Mommy and Daddy are really upset. I'm scared. Anything special? There's a pelt in Jerome's abode that his parents were quite fond of. Okay. I found the pelt in Jerome's. Old rusty mirror. Ah, yes, that's the... I'll polish it for you. Pink mirror. Now that I've heard someone mention it, let's recheck the belt. Rome about it. What are you looking for, sir? Is it treasure? Oh, yes. I'm on a treasure hunt. So you playing hide and seek? I'm looking for something that can help us in the village. You're playing hide and seek. I'm looking for something that can help everyone in the village. I'm sorry we're causing such a commotion. It's something incredible. Do you know anything about it? I don't know if there's any treasure, unless you're looking for me. Mommy and Daddy sometimes come. Oh, the best treasure. I don't believe I'm the treasure you're looking for. All right. Well, that was adorable, kid. 10 out of 10. Superior iron. Ooh. Yay. That was weird. Your fault. I feel your pain, but I only need to know if Orlea left anything in place. Confronting the results of Zelda Rising for 30 years. Not so. We're just confronting the results of the Rosellan Uprising. Never know how sorry I am. Not protect. Utility, liberty, morality. So, utility is practical. Saying, hey, yeah, I feel you, but I need to actually know this information. It's practical. Moral. I'm truly sorry. Go keep yourself safe. Do what's best for you. And then the one that just is, whatever. Liberty. I think I'm going to go that, which should put my liberty over 800. I apologize. Wolfhard took us in. That should put my liberty at, I think, around 8:20. Just understand this feels akin to a death sentence. You're not. We'll find a way through this. Your house behind us, we may weather this. The only place I haven't checked it's in here, which is, I think, the Elders' house. Azure Crystal. And I got some Superior Iron. Oh no. Aha! The Sword of Libra. Ooh, I'm torn. That's good. That's good. Lean in weapon damage, yeah. I'm gonna save that. I mean, yeah, sure. I haven't really used final, but sure, whatever. You know what? Hey, you know what? We're gonna resave. The closer we get to the end of this little chapter that we save in, the easier it'd be to catch up when I reset and do a little grinding. I know not of any key. We took great pains to flee the source, yet our past continues to haunt us. Perhaps we are tainted after all. Mother trying to say we have to find that key. Learned all I can about the pink. Ask. I wonder why this is a new line. I wonder why the village elder would so vehemently deny the key's existence. I should almost like to search his home myself, preferably while he's away, though I know he would not grant such a request from the likes of me. Be Jerome or Frederica. I'd like to search out his home, but I know he'll never grant me position. Pains me asked, but be able to draw him out for a moment. Or ordinarily, I would not stand for deceiving an old man, but I agree this may be the only chance we get. Swoops to get to the house. box hidden beneath the rug. It would seem the Elder did have something to hide. Perhaps this rock is the key that will show us the way forward. Learned about the pink rock. I learned all I can about the pink rock. I'm gonna do once over around the house. Button mash, we're good. If there are any stories you remember of Days Gone, I would love to hear them. Anything will do. Never to forget the past. I got the pink mirror, the pink pelt, pink rock. Gonna once more talk to everyone, just one more time. I feel like that rock's our key. All right, we got 3 things. 3 is always the magic number.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is.
I mean, it's got to be the rock, right?
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Okay, so key hidden by Elder.
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
Please. Appreciate a little honesty. I kind of dig Jerome's vibe and his style. I kind of want him to...
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
Is it pink salt?
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
Hold on. I actually just bought a new one over the weekend. I am a big fan of pink Himalayan salt. I feel like it's just a little more rich than regular salt. Yeah, so I have a full thing of pink salt right here. That's great. I didn't even think about that. Of course it's going to be salt because that's the key.
Truly, a rock of salt.
Indeed, it is. And the story behind
And it was found somewhere else. It wasn't found in Hyzant.
This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Orlea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes, but the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
The mine.
Where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlea herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is
maybe her
imperative
necklace?
that you remember.
I apologize. ...
Calm yourself, Benedict. You're scaring the lass.
First time hearing them.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we... If you have ever wondered why Hyzant oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that. Anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Would it really have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. It is one of Hyzant's fundamental beliefs. One that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years. But no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
Revealing their absolute teachings to be mere fabrications would shake Hyzant to its very core.
There may be hope for us yet.
A report, my lord. Hyzant's army is on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, if you would, I should like to be the one to speak to them.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
The salt found in Norzelia. Salt found in Glenbrook. In mine. It's gotta be. That's literally the only thing that makes sense. Damn, we are surrounded.
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Before that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this you speak?
Taste.
This is salt, indeed.
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One, and a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would be a waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolford here.
Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One, and you have my word that the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
I know you guys wanted to do some murder, but...
How I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
Alright, X-Arm.
We owe our lives to this, a crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzel?
I cannot imagine Hyzant being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal on our hands. Hyzant will swear its support to us.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
That is a risk we cannot. Our first priority is rebuild. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village.
I see.
Yeah.
I suppose you are right.
Yeah, we had to protect our domain first, and everyone in it, including the Roselle.
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzant beside us, we can defeat Esfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
Right.
House Wolford protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Hyzant sends an army to punish Wolford for their disobedience. Cornered though they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exum and succeeds.
If I didn't find the crystal and I got the mirror, would that have... would I have had to fight them?
The crystal holds the power to change not only Hyzant, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
It's not a battle. It's not an exploration. Just a Serenoa's. And it's not a conviction. Oh.
We granted you an audience because of Minister Exham's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would, were it real. Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Well...
With all due respect, Minister, I have a question for you in return. What do you think of Esfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzant?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Unless they had a
Gustave is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example. Having their own salt would make Hyzant's redundant, at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Esfrost, and Hyzant's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustave can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
No, he's a wolf in wolf's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one. For I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook.
You live. There is no mistaking that face.
Huh. So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me. We must stop Gustado.
It all makes sense now. O Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what you would have us do. It shall be done. Wolfort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzant stands with you.
Dope.
The Holy One would see you defeat Esfrost and restore peace to Norzelia. Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf. From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Me? A saint?
We are brethren now. We ride
All right.
to war together.
So, just a fun little thing. Salt can be created with magic? That's cool. Roland revealed himself. Not exposed. Revealed his identity. To convince Hyazant to ally with us. And Serenoa is of the Saintly Seven. Okay, I should update my Saintly Seven list. Saint Serenoa, Lord of House Wolfort.
Well, would you look at that? We secured Hyzant's support, and you even got yourself named one of the Saintly Seven.
We also received a signed document stating the Roselle and Wolfort are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all. And for that I must apologize.
This is what his conviction meant when he was saying, okay.
I already told you. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward. Even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always.
And you shall have it. I'm with you every step of the way.
I'm kind of digging this.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
I still have yet to go to Esfrost's capital. That only would make good. Does that only happen in one? Saintly Seven discussed the earlier council and the possibilities on the horizon.
Did you know about this salt crystal exam?
He looks ferocious. He looks kind of like a badass. I kind of really dig his vibe. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of it. I kind of want to design a character after that kind of look. Like the scraggly Viking beard, the bone earrings, the gold rings in the beard.
No, neither did I know of Prince Roland's survival. I thought he had perished.
Likewise. What did you make of the Holy One's decree?
Hyzant is a grand nation, but unfortunately not one blessed with a bountiful harvest of anything other than salt. Were we not able to trade, there is no doubt our nation would wither to naught. We've relied solely on salt for much too long, and that reality was made painfully clear to us.
Harsh words, but true nonetheless. Do you think we can triumph over Esfrost?
Mark my words, Minister Camso. There is no fight Exham Marshal cannot win.
All right. I dig the two of them. I dig 3 out of the 7 saints. I don't know.
Holy
I
One
like.
has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolfort.
I like Lila, Tamsel, and Exarm. Exarm was kind of sketchy when he threatened to murder us that one time. Not a big fan of Edor or the robe punk. Tenebrous. And again, I don't know anything about the Hierophant, and I'm glad Sorsley is dead. Okay. Deliver our Elfric.
And here I thought your
The dancer
research
again.
results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Frosty's ship or two.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you?
Have a wonderful day.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
Theory time. This dancer keeps showing up. She's been around since the beginning of the game. I saw that dancer, the bewitching dancer, in chapter 2. She has close ties to Edor. She be the Hierophant. That's her going out clothes, so she's not, no one knows it's the Hierophant. They think it's just some dancer who works for Edor. Maybe. That's a far out there theory. I still think that it could also be a Roselle. Or a Rosellan. Now this... Chapter 13 was a little longer than I thought. This would probably be a great spot to train up. Ooh, 4,000 money and large HP recovery pellet. Definitely think I want to grind that up. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. A missive arrives from Sicris, alerting Gustadolf to dangers back home. And could we not tell the Hyzantians that we have an ally in
Are you certain
Svarog?
it's wise to return to Esfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sicris's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death Snell? What's that?
Okay. That's great. We played a D&D game that lasted for over 3 years. This one campaign. It was a lot of fun. This is the first one that my best friend ever DM'd, and it was a great game. We have a lot of memories, a lot of recurring jokes. For quite a while, we started out as pirates, but that very quickly veered to the left, as one of our lawful good people made us all knights working for a kingdom against our will, and it just devolved into chaos from there. We were an incredibly chaotic party, but we had a pirate ship called the Death's Knell. That's amazing. And that was 12 years ago at this point.
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us.
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzant's walls.
Ooh.
The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzant to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzant is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force, then march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzant my final demand.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalos, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Dot, dot, dot.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
That's not a good thing, though. Get that, Evlor, right? That's a bad thing. He's a bad dude. Alright, well. So, the Death's Knell cannon can take down even the goddess's shield of Hyzant. Oh boy. And they're sending us something called the Elfric, which is a weapon of war developed by the Ministry of Medicine. Could it be like a biological weapon or super soldiers? Yeah, whatever. I'm on board. Still think that Dancer might secretly be Hierophant. That's just me. That's just my theory. A game. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this little bit longer stream. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you're watching on YouTube, do the YouTube stuff. Next stream will be on Wednesday. Next episode will be up a week from now on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You guys are the best, and I'll be seeing you. Until next time.